Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sims 4 Seasons, here with the OASIS Challenge and Eve Eureka, who is currently in the very dark and foreboding forest of Forgotten Hollows. Check this place out. I have only been here at night actually, because I have it set so it's permanite in my vampire let's play that we were doing. So this is kind of interesting. It doesn't seem quite as spooky and scary during the day, but there are quite a few ghosts actually roaming around, and that is what we are looking for today. Today is the Dark Forest hike, and Eve is here on a work assignment actually. She just got promoted to being a STEM researcher, and so we said one of the tasks that she needs to do is to actually pop over to the Dark Forest here in Forgotten Hollows and look for the plants, the 3 specific plants that only grow in this area. I think you can actually get the garlic in other places too, but we're looking for garlic, plasma fruit, and wolfsbane. And there's also one other plant that I totally forgot about that we have right over here. It's the wild 6am mosquito trap, but I don't know if I've ever actually can you get that as seeds? I can remove the wild plant, or I could view it. I guess we'll come over and view it. You can't research it, which is kind of interesting. I wonder, oh, look at your little teethies. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got to figure out a way to get this plant in our yard. I wonder if you can only get it if you use cheats. I wonder if it feeds on pigeons. Look at it. Doesn't it look like it is just a predatory gaze at all of those pigeons? Oh, that's too cool. That is way too cool. But all right, so Eve is over here right now. She is trying to do a little bit of fishing so she can sample some of the biology in the area. Yes, and this is what I was hoping for. We have a ghost headed our way. All right, we're going to go ahead and we are going to... No, she vanished. She literally vanished into the forest. Eve, you just had your first proper run-in with a ghost that you may have seen. She passed a few others, but I was pretending that she was super busy. But that's a little... Where did you go, ghost? Oh my gosh. Well, that's a little frustrating, but hopefully the ghost will be back. And there is the telltale sparkle of a plant right over here. So we did find a wild plasma fruit tree, but unfortunately it looks like it is just a tiny little stump at the moment. Oh, Eve, are you hungry? Well, I guess we could absorb energy. Do you have anything to eat? Yeah, she does actually. We'll go ahead and eat a couple apples. So yeah, she found a wild plasma fruit tree. It is currently not fully grown though. So that I wish you could give, we can absorb solar energy from the plant, but I wish you could give solar energy from the plant so that it would grow faster. All right, let's eat a couple more apples because we're very hungry. I can't fertilize it. I have a whole bunch of soot's poo in my pack, but unfortunately I can't fertilize it. I guess we'll have to just go searching for more. I wonder if we could fish something up. Oh, there's something over here too. Is this another? Oh, it's another one of the cute little wild 6am plants. So let's go ahead and view that. I would really love to be able to get that. I'm gonna have to look up more information about them. Wow, those harvestables barely did anything this time around. And did we get anything when we were fishing? We leveled up, but I don't think we got anything. Oh, I forgot we have all of these unauthenticated vases and everything else from the jungle expedition that Eve actually did. And Eve, that's okay. That's just your leaves. I wonder, oh, that's so cute. I really want that little guy. But all right, so on the Dark Forest hike, the things that Eve is assigned to do today is, oh, and the night is setting, so this seems like the appropriate time to visit with Ghost. But the things that she is assigned to cover today include talking to Ghost and talking about their memories, maybe of these forgotten forests. Get some sun. Okay, so she's absorbing solar energy. That should have filled her up on food, but I guess she's not really in plant sim mode in such a dark area. Oh, that's so interesting. Is she off to get some sun? Okay, we'll follow her around for a second. And then we also need to attend a holiday ceremony. And I thought traveling here would do that, but when you want to fulfill that, you actually need to be sure to click on attend ceremony and not just travel. Oh, there's a ghost! And she glanced over her shoulder. Okay, let's do friendly introduction and go, wait a second. What was that? Hello, sir. It's getting harder and harder to see you now that the sun has set. Oh, there's another plant. I see the sparkle, the telltale sparkle of another plant. Wild wolfsbane. Yes, we need to harvest some of that too. And what about this? What's that? Oh, it's a leaf. It's really hard to see everything. But we have met a ghost. Okay, so I think that counts as like remembrance. And now we need to do things that have to do with the spooky spirit. The midnight hour is close at hand. Ghosts, vampires, and aliens are all part of the plan. Celebrate all that sends a shiver up your spine. To participate, do spooky actions, such as interacting with ghosts, vampires, or aliens. You can also carve pumpkins or play spooky music on a pipe organ. Oh, I think we spooked the ghost off. I didn't mean, sorry. Admire ghosts, I guess ask about being dead. Let's ask about being dead really quickly. Apparently he's headed off, so it's hard to hold on to a ghost. No pun intended. Yeah, he's done with us. That is interesting. All right, well, I guess we didn't really notice, like he didn't want to stick with us. This is so dark, I can't see a thing. I honestly can't see a thing, and I know the wild wolfsbane was right over here. Nope, I can't see it. All right, well, let's carry on. Let's see if we can pop back over into some more well-lit areas, ironically, so that we can find the ghost a little easier. So let's go here. And maybe if we come over and start a song, a ghostly song, and sing together one of these Simlish songs, it would actually attract some ghosts. So yeah, he didn't want anything to do with us anymore. So maybe if we come over here, there's still that angry guy hanging out right down here. There. And we are still on the search for plants. That is right, Eve. So go nature walking, practice singing. No, I don't want her to practice singing. I want her to find another ghost. Oh, well, let's go ahead and view this statue. And, oh my gosh, is this pigeon? Okay, was that just in midair? No, it was that raven was on a tree. All right, come on. We'll go ahead and view this statue. And is there something? I see ghost. I see ghost. Ooh, I see a lot of ghosts. And oh, I forgot about this place where all the bats come out. And I see some places where we might be able to collect something. So let's run over here. And let's continue to search the forest, trying to find ghosts and asking them about the plants that grow in the area. So there's another plant. The wild 6-am plant is from the same genus as the cow plant. Its intimidating look is much less of a concern to SIMS than to wandering insects. Now, I would love to be able to have that in my yard. That just seems like it'd be so cool. It'd be really fun if you planted it next to some of the other plants, if the bugs, like, never appeared. All right, there we go. Summer wants to hang out. Summer, thank you, honey, but no. We're in the middle of a dark forest hike. Talking about cleanliness with ghosts, apparently. Maybe if we try admire ghosts, let's try admiring the ghost. Oh, another ghost! And she wants to... Oh! Do we have a ghost fight on our hands? Oh, this is so cool looking! Doesn't it look like they're being aggressive towards us for possibly showing up inside of their dark forest and just asking them about being dead and talking about it? Maybe that's like really rude from a ghost point of view, but we're working on the spooky spirit. Oh, and it looks like they're ghostly friends, maybe? That's cool. Oh my gosh, what was that? That was so cute. I loved whatever little noise just went by. Complain about dark forest hike. Maybe we can do that. Share dark forest hike spirit. All right, let's try that.
Crimbo tube. Tribna.
It may be in an attempt. Yeah, there we go.
Dag.
Oh my gosh, and they're both headed off again. It is really hard to hold on to a ghost. Let's ask about being dead as a desperate way of being like, no, wait, I need to know as we walk through all of these ghosts. Oh gosh, where are the plants? Where are the plants that we need? Okay, good. We've covered 3 things. Yeah, and this is going to be a little tricky because unfortunately... Oh, yeah, and she's celebrating because there we go. And maybe Anvi. I like this Anvi ghost, actually. She's really cool. Can we be friendly with her for a minute? Can we give her a gift? Can we give her a flower arrangement? Can we give her the pink begonia? They're wilted. Well, is that an appropriate gift for a ghost? Wilted flowers? That seems kind of cool. Let's go ahead and admire her because I really like her. She seems pretty cool. So we're going to admire her, maybe ask her about her day. And I think we're going to say she told us that the sun doesn't really reach a lot of plants down here. But if we want to follow up on rumors of special plants that grow in the area, oh, she vanished into thin air. Oh, look at that. We're like, woo, that was a little bit startling. Gave her shivers, goosebumps. That was so cute. Ghost bumps, maybe? Oh my gosh. But we're going to say that Anvi, who was really cool, and I hope we run into again, in the future? Oh, yeah, we do know them. I can't send her a text or anything. So all we can do is just kind of come over here and hope we run across them. But I wonder if those ghosts were like the victim of vampires roaming through these dark forests. And I'm going to say that the ghost gave us a hint that the plants don't really grow very well down here. So if we want to be able to see where the plants might be, we should travel up to the big mansion and do a little bit of investigating. So I think that's what we're going to do, because I think I see a fully grown plant over here. And we might find one maybe hiding behind the houses. Oh, now we're uncomfortable and we're being approached by a strange man. And we have a capsule. What's inside? Let's go ahead and open it. Is this... Okay, so this is a wild plasma tree too. We just found Leaf the trophy. I actually like the Leaf one because, you know, Leaf is named Leaf. So we'll keep that one. But I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave because we heard a bump in the night. And we're going to say that it was like just that guy coming to say hello to us. But after talking to a bunch of ghosts, that's creepy enough that Eve is going to get out of here. Just out of concern for her own safety, and maybe the ghost like whispering warnings. Maybe they're not sticking around. Look at the plants, they're fully grown. Oh, you're so cool. Maybe the ghosts aren't sticking around because they know that this area is dangerous, that they perhaps were the victims. Whoa, this right here is actually ready to go. Oh my gosh, yes! We can actually come over and collect samples. The wolfsbane is almost fully grown. So sticking... Oh, we're attending a holiday ceremony? Oh, what? You go to attend a holiday ceremony completely on your own? And look at this Girl Scout. This, like, troop leader is like, I don't know about this. She's soaking wet, too. I wonder what happened. That's so interesting. I love the idea that she was trying to, like, get her hiking badge or something and ended up here in the dark forest. Oh, this is so cool. All right, so we're attending a ceremony, and I guess it was helping us out, but that's interesting. So attending a holiday ceremony will actually just take you away for a while. But it's giving her, what a wonderful ceremony from going to services. So I'm going to imagine that we followed the ghost through the dark forest, and Eve is having another supernatural encounter experience because they're trying to show us where some of the plants can be found. Holy canoodles! I've never seen this thing before. Oh, that is so cool. And I love that we ran into the ghosts who I'm going to imagine are the victims of the more dangerous vampires. Can I see you yet, little tree? No, I can't see a thing. It is literally just pitch black there. All right, lots of ghosts, lots of ghosts. At least we have the wolfsbane. And I could at least take a cutting from it so that I would be able to grow it back home. And, oh, we've switched into full plant sim mode. Okay. What about this plasma tree? So unfortunately, we'll probably have to come back and spend a little bit of time doing some exploring and some research here in order for the plasma trees to fully grow, because they do take a while to grow and we have to be in the area for them to grow. But the wolfsbane has already popped up, which is a good thing. What about over here? Yeah, all right, so we won't have to come up this time. We will have attended a ceremony that completely just talked about like the ghost in the area, that heard rumors of the plants, and at the very least we saw the little like Venus flytrap plant, and we managed to speak with some ghosts and get some leads on possibly coming back in the future when we feel we know a little bit more about vampires, so maybe we can defend ourselves, and coming back to gather up from the plasma tree because we have to wait for it to grow. All right, and Eve has completed that tradition. So we've actually had a great dark forest hike. We didn't bring back any samples. Can I? Oh, you can graft. Oh, that would be so cool if we could graft onto this. Collect microscope. Oh, we're totally collecting a microscope sample from this thing. Yes. All right. Now we can bring back some samples. That makes me really happy. So we're going to collect samples from these two. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a cutting from this one. So we're totally focused and we're totally feeling it. The ghosts are trying to help us in their own way. Is this another wolfsbane? All right, a slide sample has been added in. I saw it. Yeah, the ghosts are helping us. They're just very carefully as they roam out on this night, victims of the vampires, helping us in showing where a few of the plants are. Not all of the ones that we need, but enough that hopefully we'll be able to get a good start, and Eve has done her job as a plant researcher. All right, there's the wolfsbane. So we're gathering up a few. We have a couple microscope samples now, and now we have a sample of the wolfsbane. We can probably graft it onto like a daisy or something, because daisies grow so darn quick. And then at least we'll be able to have those. And eventually we'll plant some like pure strains of wolfsbane. No way! The plasma tree! Yes! Oh my gosh! Come here, plasma fruit tree. It's fully grown in the dark of night, where we can hardly even see it. I mean, I literally can't see this thing. In the pitch black dark of night, we have been led here by the ghost. And actually, I'm thinking it's really difficult to gather up these plants. So it'd be, oh, and the vampires are starting to come out. So it would be really cool. Yeah, this is a wild plasma fruit tree. It'd be really, really cool if we could say that we were guided here by the ghost, and what they asked for is maybe a little bit of peace. There is not a proper graveyard over here. Maybe they want to have a garden of their own, a forest of their own, where they can feel safe and where we might be able to put down some cool plants. So maybe what we'll do in the future is we will have Eve buy up one of the smaller plots here, and I can start making kind of a dark forest hiking area, like a really pretty lot that has all of these plants that are supposed to grow in this area, because it's really difficult to collect them as it is, and it would be kind of nice if we had like a little peaceful special grotto, maybe using some of the water from our sacred springs back in Oasis Springs, and it could be sort of a protected area where vampires are not allowed, and where it would allow the ghost to have a little bit of peace, just a way to get away from the vampires for a little while. But now that the protective dark forest night is over, the vampires are starting to show up again. So let's go ahead and we are going to go home. Let's hurry and get home as quickly as we can. And we do have some good samples. So we weren't able to get the actual fruit, but we slipped into the forest and ran away from the vampires, who I don't think would be interested in a plant sim anyway. And the vampire who passed us is actually one of the nice ones. But, you know, you need some villains sometimes. It can't always be like roses and daisies and happy things, even if we do mostly grow roses and daisies and happy things. All right, there we go. And we're home. We are home. I still have those daisies on the ground that I'm probably never going to be able to pick up again, but that's okay. And Eve is exhausted. She needs a little bit of water. I really want to graft these, though. So I wonder, let's come over here. Oh, do I have enough money to pay the bills from all those promotions? Oh, that would be amazing. All right, I want to come over. Where can she reach these okay? I hope so. We're going to come over here and I'm going to plant some daisies because they grow so quickly. And this is going to be like our little experimental spot. I guess if I want to grow the tree though, I'm going to have to graft it onto something else. And the only trees I have managed to grow successfully so far are the avocado trees. For some reason, those are the only things I can grow on this this lot so far. So we'll have to look into that. But let's come down. I'm going to put, since we're very familiar with the daisies. Oh my gosh. Place in world daisy. No, not over there. That's how we ran into this problem. I need to just sell all of these daisies. But they're kind of broken. I can't sell the daisies. I can't do anything with these daisies. It is extremely annoying. I don't know how to fix it. Like I can't do a thing. So okay, not planting daisies then, unless, do you have any daisies, my dear? Oh, and she's got all of her pictures. Flora has all of her pictures. Oh, we have the frogs. I need to be breeding these frogs because they sell for 100. There we go. Now we have some daisies here I can put down at least. Thank goodness. All right, so we'll plant these daisies really quickly. And let's come up here, and it looks like Soot actually needs a bath. Flora, could you do me a huge favor and like bathe Soot? There we go. Because we just got home and we are so excited. We need to hurry. We need to hurry and get things planted. Soot, wake up. Come on, Soot. You need a bath. All right, let's breed this leopard frog too. We'll go ahead and sell it. There we go. And then we'll pay the bills. Oh, we're just so close to paying the bills. Okay. If I sell a few more things, we should be able to pay the bills no problem and not have our electricity shut off for once. That would be nice. Maybe the begonias? All right, I'm going to sell the begonias that she has. And maybe the snapdragons? I don't really want to sell the snapdragons. Maybe this... Okay, we're going to sell the old... The very old and the very wilted little flower bouquet we have. But we've done it. Oh, and I guess I won't be able to put the grafting down today anyway. Because they're too small. That's okay. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll actually like use some small pet poo. Well, if we're going to graft them, it's going to reset them anyway, so there's no point in raising their level. But we'll get these daisy seeds planted so that we'll be able to take care. We'll take a little shower really fast so she can get some water. So we'll be able to take care of these samples that we have just brought home. And what I think we need to do next is we need to really try to work on getting the greenhouse up for these special plants. Oh, who is that? Who are you? She looked like a really cool scientist for a second, and I was like, what is a scientist researcher doing here? That's kind of amazing. But what I want to do now, these greenhouses are so boring. I'm thinking about really fun colors and shapes for our greenhouses and separating them into, like I said, the different seasons. And then I also want to have a tropical greenhouse, and I want to be able to have a greenhouse for sort of science spliced together experiments, and a greenhouse that's going to have like all of the plants from outer space and a whole bunch of crystals that we collect too. So it's going to be really fun. But I think I need to get the, like, and the dark forest greenhouse might be a little bit small, but I think I might put it kind of up here, and we could put the cow plant inside of it as well. So I need to get a greenhouse prepared for that. Like, how big is our lot? We've got a lot of space. So done correctly, we might even sync up the greenhouses so that you can walk through little tunnels or even little pathways that go overhead to get from greenhouse to greenhouse, so that this can be a really, really cool looking, absolutely amazing plant related area with all of the plant related things you can possibly get, because I love plants. All right, and the dark forest hike was successful for Eve. It was awful for Flora. She didn't get to participate in the traditions, but I'm going to say she just doesn't like the dark forest hike as a whole because it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary, and she just didn't want to have any part of that, and so Flora is happy to have missed out, if you ask me. All right, there we go. Eve, I'll have you probably pay the bills in the morning, and I'm curious, now that she has successfully completed that work project, how many points? We have enough points for the money tree. Oh yeah. All right, guys. We are going to be working on getting another little greenhouse set up next time so that we're going to be able to put in all of these special plants that we have. And it's humble, kind of slapdash, kind of some things are broken. Kind of like I really need to get this whole ground covered with greenery. Maybe I should just like spread it now. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it under the greenhouse because we've definitely earned it by building a greenhouse to have like the greenery around all that spot. But yeah, we've got more work to do. We've got more work to do, and it's gonna look amazing by the time we're done. But just hang in there. Eve is still learning, and I think she is finally starting to realize how amazing science truly is. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.